Hey there, folks, and welcome back to Wildermyth. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm having a pretty good one. This is the second recording of the night for completely different games. I've been really excited to make progress on this campaign because I've really been enjoying it, and before I get too far ahead of myself, just to recap where we're at here, if you don't know what's happening, I am playing the All the Bones of Summer campaign, the final of the 5 that are currently out right now. We're playing on the Walking Lunch difficulty with the Carved in Stone modifier enabled, so if I screw up, I can't reload or anything, and we just have to live with the consequences. And I'm also playing on the recommended number of calamities. So, fair enough. Pretty tough. Now, that all said, spoilers incoming. If this is your first episode, you probably shouldn't start here. Go watch a few back and start at the beginning of this series and you can catch up. But so now, having said that, I felt really bad at the end of the last episode. I got off of the recording and I was like, man, I actually feel bad for Thuvane. Right? The warlord that we killed, he was just completely betrayed by Vrsawl, and no one cared because now there's a dragon. And I was just, he's the real victim in all this. Dude is captive for his whole life, gets freed, gets used as a tool to rally Drauven together, and then gets discarded when he is no longer needed. Not even discarded, he gets completely thrown away actively by his comrades. And just an unbelievable betrayal. I mean, I'm glad he shot the dang bird at the end there because screw Vrsawl. But like, man, I wanted Thuvane. I'm rooting for him. So, yeah, I don't know. That felt real bad. I felt real bad for that character. So I kind of want to, I wish I could, like, I don't know, help that guy somehow. But of course, the whole point of this story is that we're humans and they're Drauven and we don't understand each other at all, even though they're extremely human-like, which is the whole point of what this story is trying to tell. But honestly, it's one of the most compelling points that I think they've even made in any of their stories, is just how same the humans in Drauven are, and how the poor Drauven warlord just got bodied by his own people, and that was the end of it. So, pretty interesting. It's a very compelling storyline so far. I think this and Eluna and the Moth have definitely been my favorites. So, Eluna and the Moth has a lot more of the grandeur, the fantastical grandeur, where there's so many crazy things and you've got alternate realities, and it's very beautiful and poetic, and it's very majestic. And then you have a really sassy character that you like, and then an immortal being, and it's like, oh god, how do I interact with that as a human? And that's pretty cool. Whereas this one, you have something very down to earth, where it's just two same factions struggling against each other, trying to achieve their goals. One doing one thing and the other trying to bring back their history. So really interesting overall. Anyway, that discussion probably took longer than it should have, but it's all good. That all said, if you enjoy Wildermyth and do not hate my playthroughs, consider subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment. I was also, a random aside, I was reading through the roadmap for this game, and it looks like they are creating a 6th campaign, and who knows if it's going to be free or DLC. I will absolutely be buying that on launch whenever that comes out, and I will 100% put up a playthrough for that pretty much as soon as it comes out, I think. So we don't have any information right now, so obviously I don't think it's very close, but yeah, that is something to kind of, I guess, look forward to in the future. So rock on. Cool. All right, let's dig in. So we're in chapter 4 here. We have successfully witnessed the birth of a dragon and the death of a warlord. I need to clear out some Drauven sites and then get over to this location to discover supposedly the dragon, I imagine. We ended last episode by setting up some defenses for our key locations that the invasions will absolutely be running through. This is an incursion of size 7. So this will deal with 2 of them and then 4 of them. So what I need to do is I need to upgrade this location to T2, and then go and invade these two, deal with them. There may be 1 or 2 locations here, it depends on the spawns, and then we'll swing back around. What is this? Deepists, Drauven. I could clear out all of them. It's not a bad idea. It's good experience. My group really doesn't need a ton of experience, though, is the main concern. I'm probably not bringing my new recruit, Kialera, with me. I'm going to be focusing on the main group here. So Rolf benefits from it because he will stick around, and we have Zoraya, who is here as well, who will benefit from it. We'll see. We'll see. Basically my plan is all of the retirements, which will be Crane and Daneth, will get funneled into Kialera and maybe whatever other warrior I can recruit in Chapter 5. So we'll see. Obviously I won't have him at that point, but her existing allows me to do that. And I just kind of have to hope for the best RNG here, because there are 4 people, and if I have to funnel experience into a dead one, then it is what it is. Now, unfortunately, you can't, dismiss someone, as far as I'm aware, so fair enough. Anyway, it's enough talking about the strategy and what we're planning to do here. Let's go start this defense. We'll do tier 2 with these 5 and move forward. Kialera is also here. Interesting. Kialera is actually significantly better at this than... Let's see. The warriors will get there. We'll do that very fast. They'll be much better than Unremembered, I think. So we'll actually send Kialera to do this upgrade as well. And I will simply gather Unremembered here for the trade-off. Okay, of course, it's going to be upset. I can't explore, so we're going to just continue on. Okay, they researched here. This invasion is going that direction. So let's set up defenses up here. Because, not with Unremembered. The reason for that is because if the invasion comes from the top, it will come through this location. Unless they decide to run through a mountain range, which seems a little crazy. Okay, tier 2 completed. How long will it take Kialera to solo build a T3? Way too long. So we'll add Kialera to the work up here. Yes, correct. These other 5 will now scout ahead. Good. Yeah, I expected this. The important thing is that the way it's pathing, Incursion 7 will take 3 off of here and then 4 off of here, so this incursion dies. And if they defend successfully even once here, then we get the 2 legacy points from defending it, which will be just fine. And we do get double Drauven locations here, so let's go ahead and do that. Cool. Alright, shiny. Ooh, we got birds. Right, because Unremembered somehow has wings of a crow, despite being a skeleton nightmare. Caw, caw. I can almost understand what they're saying. Enough to realize I don't particularly want to. Crows are vulgar. Caw, caw. That's what you get. Join up with crows and suddenly they think they have a place in your business. Caw! Scraw! Scraw! That one seems to have a lot to say. Can you make out any of it? Almost. Chinning. Shiny. Shiny, probably. Perhaps it's a compliment among the crow folk. Sure, I would love something shiny. Yeah, shiny. Give someone a tail. That's what this event chain does, so I'll take that. The crow gurgles and hops forward, then flies off. Caw! Whole group seems rather riled up. Any discussion among crows is lively. I've met whole families like that. When the crow returns, clink, it drops a coin. I hope I didn't put it in any trouble. Wait, wildlife just gives you money now? It's not any kind of recognizable. Nobody would accept this as currency. This may be as useless to me as it is to you, friend. Thank you, though. It is nice. Caw! The crows bobble amongst themselves, then unfurl into the sky, leaving the moose people once again in the silence that looms before battle. And we get this. Cool. So, the funny thing about this is Unremembered is remarkably... what's the word for it? Compassionate? It's an aloof peacemaker. So what's really interesting about it is that Unremembered can get really silly sort of interactions, even though it has no relationships because it's a skeleton. I'm gonna give it to Unremembered, right? I can give it a scorpion tail or something crazy. We'll see. I don't know about that. It's pretty awesome. The tails are excellent. I could give it a fox's tail if I can't decide on anything else. Yeah, fair enough. Let's do it. Cool. Take it. Alright, now we have to navigate this incoming combat. We have, oh bud, a really bad starting setup. A pilot, a red cloak. What's in here? Oh gosh, that is a terrifying opener. Alright, what do we have to work with? Oh, there's a haunt up there too. We have a brazier, splinter blast, constrict, which is okay. Alright, there's a tree here. Tree is good because she is a naturalist. So she becomes invisible and also can do tree call. Good. We'll take that, of course. Visible, we can tree call one of them up here for free, which is pretty strong. Good. And then I can launch this. Oh, he's gonna dodge it. It doesn't matter. We'll wild grasp the Gore Lord in. Ah, it's a shame. Okay, fair. No compel on this character, sadly. I should really respect... I need to kill this pilot. There's just no way around it. Really sucks missing that pull. Yeah, so we're gonna navigate here, I think. Take a stab on the pilot. Unremembered will be able to kill from here. Certainly. Oh, wait a second. Ah, it's because of the... I see. Okay, fair enough. Ah, I think it's a ton of armor, actually. Wow, okay. That thing has a ton of armor. Wow, okay. This is actually really rough then. So we'll bitter scratch off some of the armor at least. I'm gonna wall up here. Take this hit. It is a bonk, unfortunately. Gets that, steals the kill. I could silk step here. This is actually really bad because I need a wall. Who can take this incoming hit? We're gonna wall up, actually, and not go invisible here. Yeah, I actually really need to go invisible, don't I? But the thing is this haunt is gonna assassinate Rolf if I don't group him up. So I think I have to accept this. Yeah, I have to accept this round. That's actually not good. Cool, yeah, hit my warriors, please. Concussed. Feels bad. I'm worried about this haunt. Yeah, okay, good. That was really important, actually. What does Concussed even do? Minus 20 accuracy and defense. Honestly, it's fine. Just take the stab here. Could give this thing a bonking. Oh, that crit is pretty good. Alright, I need to move people out of this. So I need to move Rolf here. 23% is fine. The main reason for it is because I just need to get... Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to Vine Grasp there for certain. I get a free action. I should... Ooh, that's another tree, huh? That is another tree. We like trees. Cool, that just kills that dude, actually. So we're totally fine. So we are just going to Inscrutable Stare the Drauven. Actually, I'm gonna Silk Step it here. Yeah, it's fine. I want to do that because I want to discourage him from opening the door, which he will do if I... Oh god, that was a lot of damage, huh? Yeah, that he will open the door if I Inscrutable Fear him. That was a big hit, wow. There's no reason to do anything too wild. Almost kills, yeah, alright, fine. Can I tree call myself here? It's a pretty good tree call. Just big yeet energy. Love that. Move her out of it in case something nasty happens here. Swap weapons. Let's see then. Could now pull Crane out. Yeah, pull Crane out. Move up. We will wall up. Actually think the Inscrutable Stare is better than the Stab here. Guarantees no follow-up next turn. Cool. He will launch a fireball, do nothing, and then will walk and get stabbed, and then be forced to run around. And we're in a good defensive position for this guy who walked in. Yeah, fine. Yeah, we're solid. I think she can just bonk this thing. We'll get the kill with this lad. Good. Yeah, here's the plan. You have 3 warding, right? You sure do. Cool. You can walk through fire. Cool. The important thing is this guy will get slapped. Okay, let's see. I can do some fire damage here, I think. Good, and this will be able to kill it now, which gives it the ability to walk. And it can now move up. Okay. We will almost certainly take a hit from that Storm Throat. Yep, no problem. Oh, he didn't even notice me, really. So in that case, we kind of just advance and stab things. And that's pretty decent. Good crits, good crits. Alright, we walk up. I need to do some work here. What do we have? Constrict for 9, Splinter Blast, Shark Trap is fun. Constrict will be good. There's a lot of interesting stuff here. I can get a shot off on this dude, which is good. Pretty decent shot. came from this angle, so if I... Let's see, ooh, the constrict from behind should get the kill on him. We're very close to it. We're gonna heroism here, because I want to kill this Drauven big time. It prevents the follow-up attack here. Cool. And I will inscrutable stare the... My warrior can take this hit. He has 4 armor. I'm going to inscrutable stare the raid knight so it doesn't take a swing on me, and that's fine. Cool. He will harass and then take a punch, almost certainly. Yeah, 1 damage. Raid knight flees in terror. Shoebird. Stab this man. Alright, he's dead. Good job. Good team. This gives me the opportunity to just advance a little bit and silk step out of the way of normal pathing. We'll group up here now. Yep, no problem. I will interfuse with something that has constrict over on the right-hand side, and we'll end our turn. And me will walk in now. Yes, it bonked unremembered. It's okay. Just take our shots. We're in a fine position here, I think. She can constrict this. It's a shame it dodged, huh? Really unfortunate dodge. Alright, bitter scratch off the armor. And inscrutable stare it then, yeah, fine. It's a better use of our turn. Oh, he gets bonked because he was scared. So that's pretty cool. Pick a 91% here. Yeah, that's good because this means I can now stab the raid knight as long as I take a shot on it first, which I can. Alright, good job. Good team. Took a little bit of damage there. Rolf got slapped by the... what is it called? The red cloak, but it's okay. A lot of level ups. Let's see. Alright, she's going to take Untouchable. I think that is going to be good. Yep, I want that. Unremembered. Upgraded Rogue is fine. Hey, look at this. Attacks against wounded targets deal +1. Or I can just make Unremembered do +1. Yeah, I think that is just going to be stronger. Sure. Broad Swipes Plus is not bad here. Zealous Leap is also pretty decent. I'm going to take Broad Swipes Plus, though. We will take an upgraded armor for Burn Fen Spear. Why not? Yep. It's interesting. This is tier 2, so if I wanted to swap anyone over to this, I could reasonably do it. Huh. Rolf has a ton of range, so he doesn't actually need the speed. I'll just give it to the Scrub-a-Nub in case I'm forced to use him. Featherless Flight. This is Zariah. Did you see that?
Yeah, the Drauven was flying.
This is fascinating. The wings seem to be some combination of hide and wood.
And magic. They're crawling with it.
I gotta get a closer look at these.
Seriously, they are covered with blood and guts, and I don't even know what that is.
I think it's a spleen, but look at this though. I think these will still work. Gonna need to weave some more magic back into the skins though. Yeah, here, have your 86% chance to get Drauven wings.
I'm smart too, you know.
Of course you are.
You really think this will work?
Absolutely. Look, all we need are these and these. Later.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I checked and rechecked everything. Wish me luck. They work. Wow. Cool, Zariah gets wings. The only reason we even qualified for that is because of the fact that Rayland retired. That's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Deepest with a deepest marker with wings? Hell yeah. I will work faster on this. It is worth it. But I have to think a little bit. Hide and fabric? Nah, I think I'm actually okay. I will save the time. I need to be a little conscientious. Oh, actually, I should do this for the healing, honestly. Yeah, I'll work a little faster just to get some healing time in. Cool. So the important thing here, defense is withstood an attack, which automatically means we get 2 legacy points from this incursion now, which is exceptional news. Let's advance, kill this next location. Cool, Drauven. Yep. Yep. Let's fight it. All right, cool. Let's go. We still have a little bit of damage taken, but it will be fine. And then we get the Merchant. Sometimes unremembered would rise before the others and wander along an interesting creek or cliffside. The quiet and the cold air would make one forget what violence the days ahead might hold. And you could use the exercise too, talking to her bird. There was no wind this particular morning, only the rustle of the occasional bird, which was why it was surprising to suddenly hear, "Ah, hero!" Would you, think about this for a minute, would you really just scream, "Ah, hero!" to a skeleton with wings, with a bird, and a stabby dagger? Honestly, I would run from this. Anyway, don't be humble now. You know how I could tell. You have the look of a hero. Very impressive, and that's half the battle, isn't it? Splendor that can crush hope at a glance. That's very kind of you to say. And the rarer, the more exclusive the splendor, the greater the impact, right? Which is why I'm willing to show you, and only you. Looks around. Only you? Yes, you only. Good. These. Do. We get some tails. You stride in sporting one of these beauties, and let me tell you, Drauven won't know what hit him. You sell tails? Only the finest. Squirrels were glorified rats before they came to me, and now such great publicity. The peacock, that was me too. What is a peacock? You'll know it when you see it. Go on, browse the featured items, see which paints the best picture of you. Wait, what do you want? I don't carry much money out here. I don't deal in common money, my friend. Finger filthy grains of sand slipping through the world's hourglass? No, indeed. I can't help but notice you have a particularly useless coin-shaped accessory, though. Perhaps you'd be willing to part with that? Useless, you say? Wait, it's magic or something, isn't it? Nothing of the sort. It fits in some shrine slot somewhere. No, actually completely useless. Unconvinced. Well, now I don't want to trade it. He is upset. Okay, look, let's cut the act. You want to know why I need that coin and you don't? Do you want to hear the whole embarrassing story? Maybe. I'm in debt, okay? In debt to some particular lostlings, and this debt must be paid in particular coinage. How did you manage to get into... Please don't make me tell you that part. I was young, I wasn't thinking with my head. I was thinking... it's not important. The important thing is that I've been stuck pulling this cart from here to the Nether Flare trying to sell these things off, so that I can be a free man by sometime next eternity. Ever tried to sell a tale to an angry lostling? Please, there's gotta be one of these that sparks your interest. Now, I need to think vaguely. So, Scorpion Tail is an interesting one, because Scorpion Tail is an attack. Let me pull up her character sheet real fast. Where are you at? Oh, I have so many characters. Unremembered. Okay, let's look at combat. So, Scorpion Tail is another action, which is really good for the action economy. Right? Yeah, it's really good for the action economy, because I have a free action in Bitter Scratch as needed, and then I have a turn-ending action in Inscrutable Stare. But if I'm already in melee range, then I could realistically take Sting. This is an acceptable something or other. It's not ideal. Now, there's also the world where I take the Skunk Tail for a ranged attack. It's not bad, and it gives Unremembered something to do in a ranged setting, right? Right now, this build is really good on, you remember Jade Pendragon, one of my other characters, right? So Jade Pendragon has a bow, and the bow is fun because the bow represents, the ability to weapon swap at the end of a turn and shoot an enemy down. Cool, great job, good. Fun. Now, interesting. So the other thing that's worth with it, so here's the concern though, is you have no ranged option when you have this dagger, which is unfortunate. But if memory serves, I think the Skunk Tail also represents a really good action economy. It's another action that's not turn ending. And let's look. Let me pull up weapon real quick. What is your potency? 2. Now the weapon gives potency, doesn't it? Hold up. Where is this? I need to look real quick. Where are you? Where's your weapon? That's Bitter Scratch. No, okay, here it is. Ah, it's spell damage. Ah, it's a shame. That is spell damage. Okay, so nothing on a hunter really scales with spell damage. I don't think this is optimal, is basically what I'm getting down to. The dagger is fun because the dagger's attack scales with potency, which is kind of interesting. Let's see, gear-wise, you have no potency. I think it does encourage potency scaling, which is pretty decent. The Foxtail is just straight up good though, right? The Foxtail is a very nice setup. It's just 0.4 speed, 4 stunt chance, and 4 dodge, which is good stats. So the only time you should ever not take the Foxtail is if you think that you actually benefit from the action economy and the utility of the other one. I think I might benefit from the Skunk Tail, actually. Some kind of a range option. It doesn't kill though, right? It generates poison. It has no damage component at all, and the poison does not trigger rogue. But I already think that there are turns where I just hop out of stealth, right? Because of Inscrutable Stare. You saw it on that last combat. I'm dwelling on this a lot more than I probably should because this is a tough decision. The Foxtail is fine, I think, but I'm actually going to click the Skunk Tail because I think that I'm going to, in a normal setting, I want to be scaling potency on this character. And this character getting potency benefits the poison on the Skunk Tail, and it gives it something to do when it needs to range for some reason, which it happens. So sure, let's take the Skunk Tail here. It has a certain charm. Right up until the deployment. You've got yourself a deal. Fling the coin. I was hoping you'd pick that one. It completes the whole look. How's it fit? Fine. Of course it is. I aim for nothing less. No assembly required, no instructions necessary, and it comes with my customer satisfaction guarantee. What is the guarantee? No idea. Everyone's been so satisfied I've never had to check. Smooth roads and sturdy wheels to you, my friend. And good luck with the Drauven. And stay away from lost lanes. Okay. I thought about that. Probably more than I needed to. But I think it's a good choice. Let me look at this. Yeah, 1/3 potency. The interesting thing about this now, though, is it's very interesting, actually, because this lets... Huh. Potency is a really powerful setup here. So I'm really interested in this because it lets this character pretty easily set up its own cleave attacks, right? With all sorts of things. I need to deal with this pilot. So here's the deal. I'm going to look at this. I'm going to bitter scratch here. There's a dodge involved, but it does mean that immediately you set up your own flank. Ooh, that is a scary looking setup, huh? Okay, now I need to... Sadly, I cannot get this set up here the way I want to. You have sharpshooter. Do you have sharpshooter? You do. So you can shoot in minimum range here. Good. It is something. What is my plan here? I need to be very careful of these enemies in the back. Interfuse. Flare is pretty decent. Bone Lance is a little concerning. The Discus is probably fine, but these enemies have a ton of armor. An absolute truckload of armor. So I take this here. The Discus here is good. Yeah, I get a chance to move. In that case, I want to move up. How much armor do you have? Not a lot. I want a wall with Rolf. I don't think I wall with Rolf here. I want to wall with Crane. And then take this Discus. It's a good stunt. I'm glad to see it. Cool. Now, that means Unremembered almost can assassinate this dude. I go here. We do a good bonkin'. Good. Unremembered finally can get a kill here. Because they have so much armor. Yeah, and see, the interesting thing is then you can take this skunk spray as needed, right? Not that I will. Ah, yeah, good. This is good. I want to wall up with Rolf. Yes. Good. And honestly, I just give it up again for this inscrutable stare and prevent her from getting hit by this Gorelord for an obscene amount of damage. I have a lot of options. I could also scare away the Red Cloak and take the Gorelord's hits. I actually think I scared a Gorelord here. Forces him to disengage, and he's the scarier one right now. Yeah, he runs away. We get shot. Yep. Interesting. Probably gonna get harassed. Oh, no, he opens the door. Okay, fair. And so interestingly, this lineup completely body blocks me. Right. Completely body blocked me. I have to actually pull back here. That's unfortunate, right? I have a lot of range. Wow. I do need to deal with this thing. Yeah, sadly, I have to back out because reasons. I can take this barrage or the splinter blast. The barrage is going to be stronger. I think I can actually maybe deal with the Raid Knight here. That's good news. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to have to scare the Gore Lord again, I think. I will bitter scratch off some of this here. Good. And then I gotta scare him. 100%. I think he's forced to take the defensive action here because he can't go anywhere. It forces the Stormthroat to advance. Yeah, he can't do anything. He swings back, which is good. It's a bad location. I need to deal with this stuff. Okay, so, fine. I take these shots. Oh no, what I clicked the red cloak. Damn it. Okay, fine. She's going to need... This is a heroism turn, by the way. It is a bonk. Another bonk. That's unfortunate. We chill off of that. You can make it there in one round. We're going to try another bonk here. Good. The untouchable means I'm not really worried. Alright. Back the team out, as it were. Take the fire here. Oof, there's a lot of enemies. Okay, we're going to work on the red cloak. Gross. No, I can't do anything interesting here. Can he walk in fire and do okay? I know, we hide here. She's invincible, so I don't really care all that much. And I think we move one up here and then Silk Step. And you, Guardian. The fireball doesn't hit anyone, fortunately. It walks in fire in order to swing. Ah, it kills itself because it used a hobbling attack. That's always fun. Harass, that's fine. Channel fireball. Okay, good. We'll swing back. Okay, how are we approaching this? We need to walk up, stab the Stormthroat. Good. This is tough. Now the real question is, can I actually... Is there any world where I kill the red cloak on this turn? I think the answer has to be no. I sure will try. Good. I'll at least kill something. It's better to kill this than anything else. She cannot shoo the bird this turn, I don't think. He needs to move out. Wait, does she still have untouchable? She does. So she's actually just fine. Now, the question you have to ask yourself, is this fireball an attack? It sure looks like it, according to this, right? It sure looks like it. So in that case, I'm going to... Well, first things first. I want to kill the Stormthroat. Good. I take a bitter scratch to get rid of the stealth here. Good. And then I inscrutable stare the red cloak. Fair. We flee out here without walking through fire. And I think she actually can... I want to find out. She doesn't die from this hit, right? Right. So I shoot a bird, and we're going to just kind of... Oh, she can actually just walk out of it anyway. It's fine. Yeah, okay. So Unremembered might get hit, but interesting that Throw Fireball does actually still happen. You know, we lost the spirit, sadly. A little interesting that that actually happens. I would not have expected that. And we get the kill here. Good job. We hide. And we advance back up. I want to move her here so we can get the pot. Because I want to shackle the dude and pin him. Which gets me some guaranteed hits. Good. We're going to chill then. I don't think it can really hit me with its attacks at this stage. We should leave the zone, right? Right. He can take a shot from here, which is excellent. Good. She can move up here. Interfuse with what? Honestly, there's buckets because this presents a very good flanking scenario. I think Unremembered can almost get a kill here. Almost. He can make it up here at least, which is something. Set up a defensive position. You set up a defensive position. I could just strike this, but I think the right answer is scratch, get unhidden, and then inscrutable stare this thing so it can't actually swing on me. We're not worried about the fireball. It can't move. Cool. Yeah, we should be in a pretty decent position to destroy here. Can interfuse with the lantern. I think this is the last enemy. Good hit. And get the kill. Cool. Okay, fine. Whoa. That was a pretty tough one. Really bad positioning for that red cloak, who represented a lot of damage there. Wow. Kealera just straight up getting an upgraded set of armor is A+. This will be an important upgrade for the next chapter. Cool. Well played. The forest grieves. You get the sense that the forest just grieves. What did you get? I think of the Salton Mourners. You know how the coastal people will forbid light in the house for a full year when a family member has died? I'd heard of that. The forest, I think, has its light out. I'd like to see it lit again. Hear the birds laugh and catch the blurs of little scampering things. She walks on. Interesting choice. Okay, fair. We have cleared enough Drauven sites, so now I can attack. That was pretty tough. What does this do? This is a heartwood and an ingot. I don't need that. And we're at the stage where I need to advance. A lot of travel time, right? How long does it take to build a bridge? 26 days? It's actually faster to build a bridge then. Yeah, so we'll build the bridge here. Let's get started. Let's do it. It's plenty of time to heal. Fine. They finished upgrading that. Very cool. May as well start defending down here then. Alright, we want to spend our legacy points here on Drauven stuff. May as well cancel some of these concuss, right? Actually, putting it on, stopping it on the stump is better, right? Yeah. Because we fight fewer haunts. We fight more stumps. Sure, fine. Cool. We continue doing our thing. Great news. We scout this. Everyone's so old, which means that they take forever to heal. Okay, fine. This will bounce off, no problem. Sadly, oh, that's annoying. What is this? Drauven? It's this location right here. Okay, so I need to eliminate that if I'm going to build this back up. We're still going to keep chugging through these locations for experience, and also because, well, I need to head that way anyway. I could blitz here, but I don't think it's correct, right? Build this mountain range. How much does this take? 51. It's an interesting decision set, right? Do I blitz to the end and skip this set of calamities? It's kind of tough, right? Getting these three. Leveling up Zariah, I think, will be important. So let's do this, I think. It's fine. Heart of Stone. In the deep caverns beneath Twin A Weaven Works. Crane, keep up.
I'm just guarding the rear, you know, for safety. Besides, the torches are all up in the front. It's hard to see where I'm. Whoa!
Whoosh. He falls in a pit.
Ow! What the? Where am I? Wow! What is that? How long has this been down here? Oh, that crystal is like an eye watching me wherever I go. It's jammed in there pretty tight.
We could leave it, or we can take it. Him getting the gemmed theme is interesting, right? He doesn't have any themes right now. And the gem theme is just stunt chance, right? So he stunt chances every time now, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, his stunt chance will be unbelievably high. What is it right now? 37 already? With the amulet, the bonus, and everything. Yeah, you know what? I think that's fine.
If I pry it out, it'll stop watching me. If I can just get my knife in under there. Oh, something wrong. What's happening? Ah! What was? Crane, there you are. What happened to your face? I'm not. There was a gem in the statue. I knew there was something wrong with it. I knew it. Well, whatever happened, the Drauven must have heard that scream. Form up. They'll be all over us now.
Yeah, I'll take that. They get temporary HP, which is unfortunate. Now he, however, does pick up. He looks pretty cool with that, actually. He picks up a pretty good upgrade from this. Plus 6 stunt chance is just really good, as it turns out. I'd even choose to make it look like the knight one. I think the default one actually looks cooler, just a gem. Cool. Now, I need to be very careful because these caves are awful for this. Let's see. I could bonk the stump into fire, which is a little interesting to me. I think that's probably good, right? Oh, it just straight up dies. I think this turn is the scariest turn here, for sure. So I think it is going to be my heroism turn. We're just going to do the bonk, get that stunt, knock him into fire. Okay, what do I have? Discus, a bone lance is pretty decent here. I think I will take that. I can interfuse again with what? Probably the discus, I think. This bone lance is really strong this direction. Should interfuse with something else. It's going to be the lantern, actually. And then we bone lance here. Very great news. I want to kill this Stormthroat. Let's see. Through shot here, huh? Oh, it's even better. We kill the Stormthroat with that. Even if I don't kill the bird, that's okay. That means that Unremembered can now focus on the pilot. We will bitter scratch off some of that. We'll move up, take a good stab here, and you should finish it. Hell yeah, you do. Good. Alright, we navigated this probably the best way we're going to ever. I could scare away the bird, but the bird really is just going to deafen me. It's always its first action, so we just kind of chill. And then... Sure, we'll advance and then Guardian up. Fine. Cool. Enemies advance, no big deal. Ah, Channel Fireball. Great news. I hate Channel Fireball. We move here. I want to take this through shot and hit as many of them as it'll let me. Pretty decent. It's tough, right? But a discus... The shark trap is pretty decent. I need to move a little bit for better visibility. Shark trap is a solid choice. I'm such a huge fan of it. It essentially locks everything down. Okay, an unfortunate setup here because I don't think I can realistically do much. I will actually just skunk spray here. It's fine. Take a bitter scratch because it is free, and I will back out. We'll Guardian up here. And then also Guardian up here, I think. Enemies are going to be a little at loss because they're going to get trapped in... Yeah, they're going to get pinned out. And then that's a retaliation shot, I think. Oh, it gets bonked, and we kill the bird. Good to get that dispirited in. Why did he not retaliate? Shouldn't he have retaliated against the ranged attack here? Wow, that is a really bad setup for this cloak, huh? I think I have to walk someone in, right? There's just no way around it. Well, no, I have to, because even if I inscrutable gaze it, yeah, of course. Okay, so first order business is... this is such a bad setup. These bloody red cloaks are the worst. Their area denial is so effective. I have to walk in here and take the untouchable hit. Yep. It shoots, I dodge, it's fine. I take this bonk, which kills the Raid Knight. Okay. He has to walk in now. Get shot, good dodge. Alright, now... Let's see, who gets this kill? Can't... Who am I more afraid of? Honestly, it's definitely... Yeah, it's definitely this dude. Okay, that also opens up a spot, which I like. So we'll move Rolf up here. Actually, we're going to move Unremembered up first. Get a stab kill. Good. Rolf now can move up a bit. Actually, everyone can move up out of this nonsense, which is pretty good. Who goes in front? Probably Rolf, actually. Take this shot on everyone. Good. He moves up now, and then We have, what is this? A Bone Lance is pretty solid. Shark Trap is fine. I do want to attack the Red Cloak from behind a bit. I could... no pathing for arches here is annoying. I think I interfuse with the Bone Lance here, and then we end our turn by just Bone Lancing this stupid Red Cloak, which should open up a stab from her. Yeah, good. Okay, cool. Wonderful. And honestly, I don't mind her taking hits, so we will Bitter Scratch and then just spray poison. Or Inscrutable Stare something. Sure, scare it away. It's fine. Pretty well navigated, all things considered. We are going to take a couple hits, but we have retaliations. Yeah, retaliations are good. Cool, just shoot it. And then just stab it. Fine. Cool. Alright, we have successfully navigated this nonsense. Just defend up, it's fine. Move up. Interfuse with the Splinter Blast up here. Just blast this thing. Cool. It can take a shot, so we just... Honestly, we just move up here and chill, I think. It's fine. It'll hit me, probably. Ah, didn't even hit me. Which is great news. Take the shot. Oh no, he dodged. Psych gets stabbed. Alright, cool. Great job. Whew. More navigation of some nonsense. Get some experience. Fine. Health. I'll take health on someone. Honestly, Kialera deserves it. She will be tanking pretty hard. Yeah. Heart of Stone.
That was close. Thanks for blowing our cover.
Don't blame me. You'd have screamed too.
So now what?
I don't know. It feels cold, I guess. But it seems like normal. I guess I gotta live with it. Who knows? Maybe this will turn out to be a blessing in disguise.
Just try to keep up next time, alright?
Fine. Okay. We've gotten through that. I don't think there's actually a ton of value in doing these combats if I can avoid them. So, I was thinking about it briefly. It incurs calamities, right? So, let's start this range here. What is this? Fabrics? I don't care. Let's start this mountain range and just skip ahead as much as we can reasonably. Good. That was successful. Cool. They're going to patrol here. Cool. You're going to scout up. You're going to pair defenses, tier 3. Incursion does not bother me. That's coming from here, the deepest. Okay, so is this the end of the chapter? It sure is. So I don't want this deepest incursion will smack. I'm not going to be able to reasonably get the upgrade in time. It's fine. I think this blitz is good. Taking this combat was fine. The upgrade on brain value. I think the gem is going to be good on him. So that's cool. I mean, he retires anyway. It does not really matter, right? So fine. Okay, we leave these. No big deal. We're in pretty good situation. I leave a lot uncovered, but I think it dodges the next calamity set, which is good. So yeah, we're also full healed here, which is excellent. Yeah, let's go. Cool. Duty of the Dishonored. Sunset, and no alert stirs Savon's cavern. Rolf and the others have chosen to come up the neighboring valley. Much lighter traffic here. It doesn't look patrolled.
We're lucky then. Sound spot to spend the night.
It's a decent place to fall back to. Let's make sure we know the way. We've managed a lot more than ever we were supposed to. Startled even ourselves, and that's the way we'll win here, by doing the unexpected. I'm going in tonight. Are you gonna join me? No one has to. Huh? With Drauven visibly fortifying the entire length of the canyon, a methodical assault would be nearly certain to fail, and the longer they tarry, the likelier it is that they'll be discovered. That is why Zariah's argument eventually wins the others over. I think when the sun's all the way gone and before we can be sniffed out.
Yeah, an assassination. Wow. Can we pull that off, though?
They duck moon shafts and fit their frames to shadows, clinging close to the rock wall when they can, stilling when their feet want to slip on gravel, rebalancing, moving with all possible carefulness. They have theories as to what they'll find, who their target is. None of these is near the mark.
Yidali, the Dragon of Winter,
whose scales and demeanor are ever shades of blue. Wisdom is as easy for her as finding wind under her wings. 6 wings, and they shift color to match the clouds and the sky. But her wrath is so terrible that even I fear it. Pjark reminds me much of her. From the moment I hatched, I felt that.
But your blood is in my veins, Savan. My blood, Drevnax. My great order is descended from the beginning. Our whole purpose has been you. This is why I find myself seething to be kept apart and scorned.
Murkmat, of course. And I am pleased by you, Devon, Vrsawl, Dragon's Blood. But my Pjark finds you repellent, for Pjarkish reasons. They're good reasons. I cannot claim otherwise. To me, not. You sacrificed what wanted sacrifice in order for me to grow and prosper. That is the meaning of being my family. When she returns, I will convince her of this. Like my sister, she is proud and wise, noble-hearted. The cunning mind can persuade their kind, even by trick and truth misaligned. Indeed, we must fool them, or they die for honor. I see you understand that responsibility. It's like the burden you were forced to bear. Dousing small lights when they can, Rolf and Crane lead the way up the canyon path to the fairly prominent place where they suppose a Drauven leader should be.
Sun Ka This, Dravush Ish, Dial Varaksik.
Stealing forward past glinting articles, they see him. His voice is like fire, soft and glowing on the face, subtly moving, primally pleasant to hear, even while it's menacing. Unfortunately, too, his hearing is fire bright. Dav Suek. He twists round, his scales spark with speed. Nothing outside this place exists anymore, not at this moment. It's been long since I blessed your speech with my breath, human beings. Sad ones, killers of beauty.
Savan, Zir Osh Yakal.
Was it not you who told me my time approached? To not be found, but to announce myself? Let me be seen then. Let my flames be felt.
Are you serious?
What? Slay the dragon? To see him move is to realize what dragon means. It was impossible to know before, it is unmistakable now, and then 2 ranged dudes? What? Okay, do not group up. What in the unbelievable hell is happening? What do I have? There is a tree. Shackle is not bad. Where are the enemies here? One is to the south, one is to... Oh, he crushes. He cannot be stunted, so you can't stunt on him. He knocks everyone back. Mythic Constitution. Cannot be compelled. He is scary as hell. Okay, I need to actually deal with these fang bows, I think, right? Kind of interesting, right? Yeah, here we go. I'm going to corner up here, actually. I think gambling on Zerging here is a very bad call. Yeah, I'll take this 96%er. We'll take this kill. Okay. And we need to stay spread out. Walling is a mistake here. What is this back here? A rock. Ooh, a tree in the back is really strong. Cool. I can wild grasp fairly effectively here. Cool. So let's spread out a bit, I think. And then I want to wild grasp this bow back. Cool. He gets pinned in a corner. He swings what? He breathes fire. That sounds rough. With piercing. Okay. Right, magic damage. Can't be walled against very well. As a swift action, he does some stuff. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to move him up. And I want to wing beat adjacent heroes at the start of every turn. So don't stand next to him. You'll go here and guard up. You will go here and guard up. And we'll see what he does. Nice bonk, I'll take it. Breathe fire, good block. Okay. That is very smart. Our plan here to spread out and take down the dragon is correct. This fangbow is just screwed, I think. As long as he isn't allowed to swing at me, we should be good. I can hit from way back here, huh? It's pretty good, right? I'll take that. Any damage I do here is worthwhile. Okay, we need to... Zoraya needs to come down here now. We're going to interfuse again and deal with this dude down here. I think this is going to be the part that matters the most. Just kill this man. Good job. Great team. Go team. Okay. I will advance here. Like this. And Guardian up. I need to keep spread out and block all movement, I think. Okay. And I need to move unremembered up now because the enemies have died. Okay. Wing beat does not trigger. We do get free hits. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, fire. Good job. Go team. Okay. I could still hit from way back here. Wow, he's got such range going on. That is a good stab. Take this stab. We should finish this turn. Wow, really well navigated. Okay. Fair enough. Roaring his agony, the dragon rears high and with a sweep of his wings forces his attackers to brace or be blown down the steep dark hill. He's at the edge of his strength. Torchlights race up toward them, at their backs, but the Drauven are not close enough to save their young king. Devon, my kindred, my descendant, you must stop them. Me? The humans shout their Yandric words at his back. Do something, Vrsawl. I can't, But I'm frail where you were strong. I'm fit best for teaching, yet I have no pupil. Your name be known. That is good. Oh, this is Drauven. Your name be known. That is good thing I want. All your hard flights will be worth it, friend. I am small, but I am not, after all, toothless. Go, Zavon, climb high. Your sister Piark will come for you. The dragon goes, dragging a wing, and the demon chants fierce words in the original speech. Abdalarin Alondine. Earth trades place with sky. Trees riot. They stand near the head of the canyon and watch as boulders fall from the heights. Fissures split, and the retreating dragon dodges behind dust clouds. 3 walls of rock tip and toss toward them. Shailun Lun Sarak-in. Let's see.
Demon, you'll kill every.
Yed Ar Umun Sarak Alai.
It's all coming down. Run, run now.
As the light around him fades and the stonefall swallows him, Vrsawl gazes on the crumbling world and feels a sudden blackness. Okay. We have to escape the collapsing canyon? What do you mean? Oh my god, I have to escape the collapsing canyon. Well, that's bad. What the hell? Let's silk step, I suppose, group the team up. Jeez, oh boy. Drauven are choking the canyon. This is going to be really difficult. Depends on how many are spawning and where, but... Alright, unremembered, go first. Do they get killed by this too? I have no clue. Just stay the course, really. If you're stealthed, you have the ability to move up as a unit. Or a head, rather. Cool. Let's see, what can I do? I wish to interfuse with Shark Trap here and completely screw that dude. It actually doesn't work the way I want, huh? Shame. Okay, well, we'll do that. We don't get hit by a rock, at least. Does he get hit by a rock? He only takes 2 damage. Oh, he walks into that. Huh, neat. Alright, he's pinned now. There is a... Oh my god. What do you mean? Okay, we're gonna deal with this haunt in hopefully excellent fashion. I'll take that kill. Yeah, thanks. Advancing party. Okay. We will advance in the best that we can. The crew has to move up slowly, sadly. Let's see, what can I do now? Discus for 11, I suppose, is probably the best choice. Sure, I'll take it. He's gonna get a shot on me, but it's fine. We'll advance unremembered. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Rocks are falling everywhere. It's crazy. This dude gets hit by a rock. That's a lot of enemies, huh? 1 damage. Hey, you know what? I'll take that return shot. Why not? That seems good. A red... Oh, no. You gave me one of them. I gotta think. Where's my shark trap? Doesn't make it. Okay. Alright, I think the problem is I have to actually deal with these enemies. There is just no way around it. Take a bonk there. It's fine. I'm going to shoot. Yep, we shoot. Alright, kill that dude. Fine. Unremembered has to fall back here. There's just no way around it. Let's see, take this thing. We will constrict. Sure. He has to advance. Guardian up. I need to move back. We can't rush this. I'm going to advance up here. Fine. Alright, I'm more worried about this pilot. It did get hobbled at least. Now he gets stabbed out? Hell yeah. Good job. Go team. That's what I was hoping for. Yep, enemies. Really tough enemies. Okay. Ooh, that's a bad turn, huh? What do I have? There is a tree. I do like trees. We're moving here. Let's see, what can I get? Discus is pretty solid. It will just kill a dart, which I like. It's pretty good. I'll take a discus, I think. Yeah, it just kills darts. Which is good. I need to kill those. Right, I need to advance ahead of Soraya here for the guard we move behind. She needs to move up here. Get out of that. Okay, I can kill this dart, which I think is worthwhile. Cool. I think killing an enemy is more important than killing nothing. I could theoretically just scare the hell out of this. I think actually just scaring the hell out of this red cloak is correct. Yeah. He's terrified. Good. Rocks hit and slam on the enemies. Yeah, you're gonna get harassed and then stabbed almost certainly. Fine. He runs, which I think is good. You get shot. What's spawned back here? Some stumps. Okay. I'll take this shot. It's out of range, which is good. We need to advance pretty badly. We're going to shoot a bird. I'm actually going to advance Soraya here and go for a bonk. Good. Bonk is your friend. I silk step here to get that up, and we advance as far as we can to get out of gigantic falling rocks. There's the terror bird. You know, our dude... Enemies can just dodge everything, and apparently epic. Good dodge. The stumps are advancing on me. Fine. Okay, how are we dealing with this now? I think dealing with these stumps is going to matter. Yeah, I think so. This bonk should kill it. Yeah. Gross. Take this stab, which makes me invisible. And not many places I can go from here. I will take this discus. I'm gonna back up here. And we're gonna fire on this bird. Good job. Bird is dead. Go team. Okay, that is my round. I could theoretically move up a little bit here. I'll at least advance down here. Fine. There's just so many red fields. I can't, like, navigate out of this area until I've killed that red cloak. I think that red cloak is too much threat here. It's It's actually pretty good that he advanced like this, right? Where's that pilot? Way back there? Alright. That's good. Okay, so I actually am feeling pretty decent about our situation because of the way that it advanced here. Yeah. Like, that's solid. We take a stab, and then we finish it here, which kills the red cloak. Good. I can now advance at least in some reasonable fashion. That is a storm throat, which I can launch fire at. If it hits, it kills. Good job, go team. Which means I can put Unremembered a little bit forward. Okay, it should kill this dude. Yeah, he's dead. Great job. The pilot will come in the back. Rocks falling everywhere. Rocks hit the pilot. He's gonna probably jump at me. That's a gross wing beat, huh? Move out of this. I need to discus this thing, actually. That's fine. You know why that's fine? Stab this thing, and then we're gonna use Unremembered to kill it. Cool. Taking that 1 damage just because of the whole situation of things. A little unfortunate. Would like to advance as much as possible from here. It's here, and then a silk step. That'll do. Ugh. We're slowly moving up. We cleared that whole squad because I had no choice, really. Oh, great. Another bloody pilot. It is an eternal struggle. Here's the deal. I'm going to use the discus in the back here. We're going to advance here. And I'm going to use this discus here to proc that so that I can advance here and take a guaranteed shot. And then we should be able to stab it out here. Good. Okay, cool. Good. We need to advance as far as we can. Advance up. Okay. Good turn. We killed the pilot. Alright, we should get 1 round here. Okay, cool. We're gonna try to escape. If I send 1 person in, does it save me? No, okay. We need to send everyone in. No enemies are spawning on this side, so we're fleeing on this turn to the best of our ability. Yep, just don't fall behind, bro. It's cool. It's cool. You're all fine. Enemy will spawn here. It won't catch us, though. We should be fine. Yeah, like this dart is finally seeing me and shoots at me, but it does not matter. Oh my god, that is a spawn, huh? Stay out of the rocks. Move up. Move up. It's just Crane at this point. He should escape without much issue. Rocks crash down. Just beeline. Just run, really. That's it. Just get out of here. 1 more round, and you'll live. Good luck. Yeah, we're fine. We've made it. Good job. Go team. Ooh, what an escape. So, we killed Vrsawl is really what we won here. Necklace of Grace. Dodge +5. Honestly, with how much Unremembered is having to dodge, that's probably pretty good. Jeez. Yeah, she can have it. Cool. Sleeping in a world with a dragon. Kirk! To your right! Get to your right! Here, someone grab the... Ugh, my lungs.
Come on, don't slow down.
They move. Exhausted, but wary of a Drauven reprisal, they trudge all night on a night-figured line, knowing they'll either be lucky or lost by morning. Dawn light seeps among the highest holds of hill-blanketing forest when they stop. There's a good roots around. Good to eat, I mean. Soft when they're boiled.
Yes, my belly's a peach pit.
You don't eat, shut up. Remember this gully, this place, from 2 days back? Or how long has it been? Anyway, good direction sense, somebody. Let me find a rabbit, maybe, or hopefully some fat quail. They see the dragon on the horizon. Yark had only embarked the previous morning on an errand to check the silence of their scouts. Woken from her fern bed by the murmuring earth, she returned at once, a horrible clenching inside her. Savon, what has happened here? So many are dead. Do you see I'm bleeding? But you look like you will live. How many were buried? Where is Vrsawl? Vrsawl is who brought it all down. The dithering little dog snack. A band of humans snug here, intent on stealing my head. They all made it out. Retaliations. I warned him they would come. Drauven vengeance has codes and conclusions. Human vengeance is unending. Where did he hide himself? I shall peel his scales up. I always trusted that dragons had once lived and flown, but I didn't think I'd ever see one, let alone fight one. I think we have to at least try searching for it.
Search, yes. If we can't find our dragon, then I don't know. Not that I'm sure we could kill it, or that we really should.
I'll take another swing, or give him a harsh word at least. There's no point, sister. Savon, it is not just the Devon I hope to find. All these Drauven, I knew them. Good and brave. Kohler, Trunnion, Musek, Yarea. More humans will come. I was beast suddenly. Beset suddenly with no chance to fight back. Cowardly, but even a coward can prop a spear upon her hip and point it skyward. Take me down the mountain. I'll heal, and then you'll see what dragon vengeance is like. Wind, I have loved you, but ever you carry me away when I am needed to stay. I am a honed and hale warrior, the best of my 20-year clutch, and always found elsewhere when the battle is thickest. I must never fly again. That is what I am late learning, and you all have paid for my slowness. I am sorry. The battle site looks no better through rested eyes. 2 days later, flies mass, gossiping and griveling over buried riches. Aside from them and the rock jostle, this canyon has fallen silent.
There are stories of the dragons.
Stories ancient as the craft of storytelling. I always wondered why it had to be conflict in those stories between our kind and the dragons. Dragon myth is a whole swath of romance and drama, strangeness. Let's go home and dig down into it. It will be a while before they reach the places they left, take up the small calm routines that have been nearly forgotten in the wild. When they fall asleep, they do so knowing a dragon is out there, in the night, wishing them ill, healing and growing, and laying red schemes. Yikes, alright, that's the end of the chapter. Let me navigate through this pretty quickly. Only 5 years of peace. It's a shame that my team couldn't have lasted longer, but fair enough. During the years of peace, Zariah asked Rolf to journey with her to the forests around Baug earthworks. Together they tended the wild things, root and rock and stream. Through their sweat and painstaking labor, they grew to feel the woods would recover. The fighting instincts that served Rolf so well on the battlefield served him slightly less well in the taverns. He was only permanently banned from one of them. Yondrad watched the children of Foster Heap grow to adulthood. She gave thoughtful advice when they brought her the inevitable troubles of their hearts. Kialara spent a month tracking a golden stag. As she finally raised her weapon for the kill, the stag looked her straight in the eyes and laughed. Kielera smiled back and lowered her arm. Zoraya finally translated the 5 circles of the wind, a story about monks who could send messages through the clouds. When Daneth moved into a new cottage, Rolf decided to surprise her with a commissioned tapestry from Twinafe Weatherworks. They had special orders, some of the bright reds and violets, but he knew Daneth's expression would be worth the wait. A watched set of years went by, filled with small activities that were easy to quit, and the study of books as old as binding. An odd set of years passed, worth remembering, but only in the private way of all years. Crane set up a stall in Foster Heap and made a killing selling cloaks and hats emblazoned with the Moose People's seal. He has retired. When her fighting days were over, Daneth traded in bashing skulls for bashing metal. The maces she forged were heavier than they'd looked, and any who could wield them suddenly remembered battles they had never fought. And she had retired too. To get some random scrub-a-nub. Why, who Crane's son? Whatever. Yondred levels up, I suppose, just from existing. Fine. Oodle is now a greenhorn hunter with terrible skills. Gross, I'm not using him. Ugh. Bad RNG, I suppose. I should put the experience into Kalfar, I guess. Gross. Who's the least bad among these? Oodle? Oodle, get the hell out of here, bro. Yondred is level 1 warrior. You're really only level 1? Yikes. What is your ability? Broad swipes? Kalfar has vigilance, but at least has blue skin. I'll give it to him, fine. Am I going to use any of them? Actually, no. I'm just going to take the 3 legacy points. I'm not using these trash heroes. Same problem. I'm not going to use these trash heroes. Fine. Kielera, do not transform. Rolf, do not transform. Gross. I have to recruit here. Alright, we're going to purchase things. Rolf is fully upgraded. He needs an upgraded bow. That is highly valued. Good. Let's see. Kielera, you need an upgraded spear. Badly. This is worthwhile. Yeah, spell threads, fine. I'll take this trade. It is okay. This is worthwhile because I didn't get any experience out of those retiring units, so I'll instead take a very powerful empowered bone spear here. She will wreck house. Yeah, this is worthwhile. Okay. Now, the important characters all are fully leveled up. Yup. Yeah, true. He's not important. He is. Yep, fully upgraded. Good. Fully upgraded. Good. Alright, fine. That's that. Dragons are oldest. Long before stone was ever stacked by meaning hands. In the undecided colors of cosmic dawn, they stirred. From eggs in the earth, each in their season. There were 5 seasons then, so 5 dragons. The dragons shaped all the land, mountain, hill, valley, coastline. At first they were merely at play, absent any design or intention. But as they matured, they began to carve with great care and purpose, and they made all animals, and people were among these. So were Drauven. All things were more alike and felt closer kinship in those early days. Long generations after, a dragon, Desmender, shared this story with Ewan. Ewan was the first human recorder of lore, and it's through retellings of a first text since lost that the legend survives. I don't know if it's true or just another myth, if the dragon was honest, if Ewan was real. You know a lot now. I'm impressed. Let's use it. It's been dry work, lonely too, digging up all this history. It ends with, There came a time when war was born between us. The first war. It's odd to imagine all the ages of this world before a war happened. People painted of them. You can feel all the dreaming that went into this. I think about it's my own way too. Our way of investing love and wonder in mysteries. Are we disappointed in our measured lives? I guess. You want to see something in the art. You want to locate something specific and helpful. I just don't know if it's there. Hey, Dad. She finishing up her speech? Good stuff, right? We're about set to go. Rain'll be welcome. Tamp down the dust. It'll make our open roads into mud traps. Though my family in ancient days lived in wetlands, swamps at the margins of today's maps. Those are the places we have to search. It had been the hottest spring and summer anyone could remember, and fall was turning out much the same. Drauven activity had picked up along wild borders and in the rougher, less warded territories. Fires had sprouted as from wind-blown seeds, random and raging. Early on, it had seemed like coincidence, but then refugees had begun pouring in, bearing the bones of relatives and boxes of half-burnt belongings, smoky tales of ruin still bitter on their tongues. So the company had met again, to share what 5 years had taught them, to reckon with the demands of the moment they were now in, with Zariah insisting on bringing them to the Painted Cave to see if it sparked any inspiration. Byrne had narrated a passage from his family tomes. Shoulder to spirit, she surely quivered, but she stared at mortality's proof. The Summer King stooped, his slashed body slathering, maddened in burning blood. Staunch, she stayed upright, and he in his battle pride struck. The weapon of the fen walkers made her death decision easy. No other blow would have felled him. With starry, wet cheeks, she stood and let his wrath waste his bones. All the weight he wielded then turned on himself. And it says they buried the weapon, afterwards in a room made secret and secure, to be found again if the dragons, as was their boast, would indeed be reformed in a future age. And they didn't trust the location to their inheritors? Maybe there's a record somewhere, but I couldn't find one. But it's so long ago, I doubt they know what it might be, that our history would survive and be safe enough. Famous weapons draw warriors of all kinds if they're used. They'll be misused or destroyed in time. We've heard enough accounts. Our dragon wants us to know where he is. If we find this weapon first, good. If we don't, we still need to deal with him. The Drauven too. There's always the argument for skipping legends and cutting straight to his throat. We will have grown much stronger in 5 years, and more wary. I hope they do take your challenge. I hope they hasten. May it cool your blood to blacken their skulls. Be patient, Pjark. Understand I am old as the world, or nearly so. Revenge to me is vast and slow, firm and full. I would not burn down the forest in order to quiet an unfavored crow. My kind are hardy and loyal, but not without needs. We shall need a place to grow. Even humanity needs a place, I think. Humans are not crows. They are a plague, and a plague must be burned out in order for the place it thrived to be fit for life, fit for us again. You know that we would be a nation, Savan, if you would put Dane to lead us. Let our armies win your war, avenge Vrsawl by being who he hoped you would be. Someday, Pjark, I promise that someday I will. But in order for my mind to know solace, I must first hoard blood, in quantity to answer the quality of that which I lost. I'm not letting up. Free car wash, at least. Woods are just down the next hill. Get that good canopy over us and we'll get a fire going. It's all right. My books are all in oilskin. The rain will be one of a precious breed. Out there, a dragon raises towns and raises fire. The final confrontation approaches, and it's up to Byrne, Rolf, and the rest, whether to seek a lost weapon in the wilds or to trust in their own gifts and go as soon as trails and the weather allow them to Summer Mountain. The shadows deepen. Okay, now this will definitely be the end of the episode, but I want to read things. What do we have? Okay. Locate the ancient Fenspear reliquary. I don't know where the hell that is. Hunting that seems like a terrible idea. Okay, I have to head up here because I need to recruit. I have the legacy points for this. Okay. Okay, so group the team up. We have 4 people who matter. Unremembered, Kialera, Zoraya, and Rolf are the team here. Okay, they move up. The others of you, whoever's not dealing with this stuff, Yondrid, I don't want you here. It's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, so it's 4 and 4 here? Yeah, okay, this is fine. Alright, they upgraded. We know it's not here because I skipped these locations. It could be down here, but honestly, if it's down here, I'm not going to worry about it. I think that hunting this down... I think hunting this weapon down is a terrible idea here. Actually... Right? I think it sounds really bad. Yeah, I'll use these other 4 to do a tier 3 defense here now. Yeah, fine. Who do I get? Madwing, huh? Or Jade. I think Jade is really strong. Well, this is interesting. I have to pick one of these, honestly. Jade is really strong, but I don't think it's Jade's time to shine here. I already have Unremembered filling a similar role. Madwing is a little bit redundant, I think, with Zoraya, but I think it's actually really thematically appropriate, right? His brother had this whole story arc, right? And now he arrives in the final hour. It's interesting because he and Zoraya's build are extremely similar. Yeah, they're extremely similar. I think it is him though, right? I'll take Naturalist plus. Elementalist, probably. Yeah, I think this is fine. This will be the final act here. I think he's a better choice, and we have Kialera, which will just have to be fine. Yeah. It's not ideal. I would like to have had 2 warriors here, I think. You saw how that worked the last time, but I don't think Jade is the right choice here. She is ridiculously strong, of course. Yeah, totally. Totally. This is like the more ideal build version of everything. You have the water dagger with a water bow. You have a lot of options here, but I don't think I want to bring her in this one. So we will bring Madwing along, which I think is appropriate in my opinion. Very appropriate. Okay. Now what skills? Open mind, just 1 open mind I think is good. Naturalist plus is really strong. How badly do I need Elementalist here? It's good for the arches combo, right? So you get splinter salvos, which I like. How important is open mind? Man, I want all of these. He needs to be a level 5 so I can give him Naturalist plus. I think this will have to do. I want to have all of these skills. Open mind level 1 is important, I think. Is it? It's not bad. I actually think Naturalist Plus is going to be better served in this final chapter. I'm probably not going to get many level ups on him, right? Yeah, this is fine. I just won't promote him if I don't see Open Mind again. Yeah, okay, fine. All right. Brother Madwing gets in. Yeah, fair enough. Let's finish this.
Your skills will not go unappreciated, Madwing. We'll be heading out tomorrow. Meet me at the main road in the morning.
He looks. He thinks. The Moose People. Well, we'll see how this goes. All right. Let's do the recruit. Kielera, help. Cool, we have that dude. Now, first order of business, though. I need to craft for him. Yeah. The crafting is on Madwing, right? What matters more? I can just spend all of my legacy points crafting him up. I think we're going to blitz Savon is basically what I'm deciding here. And he's going to be on my main team, so I need him to be strong. I'll accept whatever spell nonsense I have to deal with. But wait. Hold up. Hold up, though. There's, if I blitz this, there's a final preparation, right? So I don't have to do that, actually. Okay, so I can actually call it here. I'm going to blitz Savon, is my plan. I'm going to go this route. I may not even do combats, and I just rush him next episode. Yeah, fair enough. I think, truly, that as much as I would love to find whatever the heck this legendary spear is, I just don't think I have the time for it. Honestly, I need to avoid calamities. And truly, if my epic squad can't take on that dragon now, I don't think some random spear is gonna help. I mean, it sounds cool, right? It does sound like a cool spear. It's probably not as good as my bone spear, and it's not like, if it's a two-handed spear, then I couldn't even use it on anyone. I might look that up later, actually, and see. If it's a one-handed spear, it could theoretically be really good for Kielera, but it would have to be ridiculously strong to outpace the empowered bone spear here. Yeah. If I still had Crane, I might consider it, right? Because he had a two-handed spear, but he didn't. And Daneth doesn't have it either, so fair. Alright. That is going to be the end of our episode. I think, depending on how the next episode goes, it may be one or two more in the campaign. And so fair enough. Hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And come back next time to see if it's one or two episodes and how this concludes. So, yeah, take care, folks.